Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to your first online class of mathematics. Today we will learn about even and odd numbers. Let's start. Okay, what are even numbers? We will discuss these 3 points one by one. Let's do the first one. An even number is a number that can be matched in pairs. Okay, what is a pair? Pair means a set of two things or a group of two things. So what this point means? This means that if I have a number, if whether I can divide that number into pairs or not without leaving a single digit or without leaving a single thing. For example, let's take an example of digit 8. Let's say if I have 8 triangles. Okay, I have 8 triangles here. Now we will see that whether we can divide these 8 triangles into pairs or not. A pair is a set of two things, so I will divide its first pair, second pair, third and fourth pair. So we have divided 8 triangles into pairs. They are exactly divided into pairs. It means that 8 can be matched up in pairs, so 8 is an even number. Let's read the second point. They are exactly divided by 2. Okay, what does it mean? It means that when we divide an even number with 2, the remainder is always 0. Let's say I have a digit 14. I will divide it with 2 and 2 sevens are 14 and the remainder is 0. So it means that whenever we divide an even number with 2, the remainder is always 0. So they are exactly divisible by 2. Okay, this is the last and the most important point. If you know this point or if you remember this point, then you can easily identify the even numbers. They always end with 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8. It means that the last digit must be 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8. No matter how big the number is, we will just look at its last digit. If that last digit is 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8, it means that number is an even number. For example, I have a number 138. So look at its last digit, it's 8. It means that this is an even number. Let's do one more example. Let's say I have a number 20530. So again look at its last digit. It is 0. It means it is also an even number. So these are the three main points of an even numbers. I hope it is clear now. You just need to remember this point. Okay, let's move to the next. Odd numbers. Okay, what are odd numbers? Let's read the first point. An odd number is a number that cannot be matched in pairs. Means it is the opposite of an even number. The digits we cannot match into pairs. Let's say, okay, I have 5 triangles here. Now we will see that whether we can divide them into pairs or not. Okay, this is our first pair, this is our second pair, but there is only one triangle left, so I cannot make one more pair. It means we cannot divide 5 into pairs or into equal groups. It means 5 is not an even number, it is an odd number. So I hope the first point is clear now. Let's read the second one. They are not exactly divided by 2. What does it mean? It means that when we divide an odd number with 2, the remainder is not 0. Let's take an example of 17. If I divide 17 with 2, 2 8s are 16 and the remainder is 1. So it means that odd numbers are not divisible by 2. Let's read the last point. Okay, this is again an important point. They always end with 1, 3, 5, 7 or 9. Okay, no matter how big the number is, if the last digit is 1, 3, 5, 7 or 9, it means that that is an odd number. For example, 1, 3, 7. So the last digit is 7. It means it is an odd number. Let's do one more. 2, 4, 6, 0, 1. So the last digit is 1. It means that it is an odd number. So whenever you have to see that whether a number is an even or an odd, then just look at its last digit. If the last digit is 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8, then that is an even number. But if the last digit is 1, 3, 5, 7 or 9, then it is an odd number. Now let's do some examples. Okay, here is an example. Circle the odd numbers black and even numbers red. Okay, so I will circle the even numbers with red color and the odd numbers with black. Okay, the first number is 64. Look at its last digit 4. So its last digit is 4. It means it is an even number because when the last digit is 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8, the number is an even. Okay, 508. Again the last digit is 8. It means it is also an even number. Okay, 43. Now the last digit is 3. It means it is an even number because when the last digit is 1, 3, 5, 7 or 9, the number is an odd number. Okay, next is 912. Okay, is it an odd number? No, it is not. It is an even number because the last digit is again 2 and we can exactly divide even numbers into pairs. Okay, 663. Its last digit is 3. It means it is an odd number. 49. It is again an odd number because the last digit is 9. 51. Again an odd number. 572. Okay, now the last digit is 2. It means it is an even number. 81. It is again an odd number because the last digit is 1. 47. Odd number. 111. 111. It is an odd number because the last digit is 1. 99. It is again an odd number because the last digit is 9. Okay, 828. Now it is an even number. Why? Because the last digit is 8. So I will circle it with red color. 727. Is it an even number? No, it is not because the last digit is 7. So it is an odd number. 988. The last digit is 8, which is an even number. So this number is an even number. 62. Again an even number. 7. Okay, 7. It's a single digit, but we know that the 7 is an odd number because 7 is not divisible by 2 and we cannot divide 7 equally into groups or into pairs. So it is an odd number. 100. Okay, now the last digit is 0 and when the last digit is 0, then it is an even number. So I hope it is clear now. You just have to look at the last digit of the number. If that number is 0, 4, 6 or 8, then that number is an even number. But if the last digit is 1, 3, 5, 7 or 9, then the number is an odd number. Here's one more example, but I will not solve this one because this example is for your practice. You will solve these two questions. Write even numbers from 30 to 45. Okay, you just have to write all the even numbers between 30 and 45. You will start writing from 30 and you will write till 45. Similarly, you will write the odd numbers between 65 to 80. So I hope even and odd numbers are clear now. See you in the next video. Allah Hafiz.